they have only themselves to blame. I'm never going to get over it, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. It's a game they should have won. They blew the 18-inning game. You got to get a run somewhere. They subbed out so many of their legitimate hitters that it was like watching Little Leaguers bat for 9 innings. It was terrible. And then they got stomped in game 2 once they gave up the 3 runs, and it was pretty much over with. And then they blew that with some terrible base running situations in the later innings. And then the game 7, you got to win. You're at home, game 7. They had bases loaded, I think, in the 9th inning with 2 outs. A single, you win the game. There was. I mean, forget about the guy getting thrown out at home on the force play. Forget about the guys colliding in the outfield and catching it. There was just too many chances where they should have scored a run and didn't. Like I said, if they had lost 8-2 to the Dodgers, more power to them. Dodgers did a great job. But when like I said, was it the Dodgers pitchers that caused them to lose? I mean, you could say that, but 10 out of 11 times you had guys on base and couldn't get runs. I'm not saying the Dodgers bullpen is Cy Young, Bob Gibson, and like Roger Clemens, Doc Gooden. They're not that good. So I mean, the Blue Jays showed that they can hit, they can get runs on, they get walks, they had guys on base. You just got to cash in runs. So that's it. I refuse to talk about the Jays ever again. They're dead to me for now. We'll see what happens in the spring when they come back, and we'll see. I mean, obviously Bieber elected to stay for next year, so that's a solid, 2-3 guy in the rotation. We'll see after a year of rest if he comes back strong next year. He's looking to get a big contract down the road. So they're not, like I said, they're not a terrible team. Obviously, they made the World Series for a reason. Had the most wins in the American League. You had home field advantage all the way through the playoffs, and it fell apart in Game 7. I mean, obviously, you go home, up 3-2, all you got to do is win 1 or 2 games at home. They lost 3 or 4 games at home in the World Series. Unacceptable. Like I said, Dodgers are a good team. Dodgers were the most expensive team on the planet. But it's not like the Dodgers, steamrolled them. They basically shot themselves in the foot too many times. So there we go. That's the end of that. So, but now we're back to hockey. We got the Bolts on tonight playing one of the best teams in the league in Vegas, which should be fun. That's a 10 o'clock start. We'll get to that after we're done breaking here. A lot of good games on tonight. Anaheim, Dallas is is another barn burner. Anaheim can score goals and they can give up as many, just as craziness. So that game is fun. Everything else, Crosby and Ovechkin are on their kind of farewell tour game tonight, which is pretty crazy. That was a high-scoring game. Ovechkin had like 2 or 3 assists. I think Crosby had a couple goals early. That's insanity. So, I mean, like I said, there's good hockey to watch now. So I get over. I can kind of watch the offseason for the Jays, and we'll see if they make any significant moves. I really don't think they have to make significant moves. They just got to, there's a couple spots they got to clean up and stay some healthy. That's pretty much all he needs. So, Jersey won in overtime. There you go. So obviously that was another big game too. So, so they're playing. Oh, they were playing Montreal. I don't mind seeing Montreal lose. What are you gonna do? Carolina won 4-3 over the Wild. Blues smacked around the Sabres because the Swords are going to sword. We don't expect them to put up numbers this year. So we'll see. A couple late games tonight. We'll get to them. Everybody can get out of here. We got Florida against the Kings and the Bolts against the Vegas. So the Florida teams heading west tonight. Turn on your TVs, fall asleep to some good hockey tonight. So we'll see what it is. But like I said, I mean, it is what it is. 1 box tonight, 28 boxes. Good luck to everybody. We got pretty good crowd tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being involved. I think we got at least 11 or 12 different people. We got, obviously, Nick F. stepping in. He already had a spot, but he's going for closer mojo. Brett G., Big Al, Jason R. grabbing his Leafs and another spot. Looking to improve with the odds. Dale C. grabs some spots. Larry V. has a couple. CK's got a couple. Daryl L has a couple. Steve S has a couple. I don't know if there's any singles. Let me see. Justin W's got a couple. Thomas M has a couple. Nick F now has a couple. Mike H has a couple. No single spot mojos tonight. Everybody's got at least 2 or more. Good luck, everybody. 28 spots, 12 different owners. Cannot wait to see what comes out. Have not checked eBay. I know the spots are live. Of course, I'll end whatever hits tonight. I will mail out everything. I got a couple 4 boxes upstairs and whatever hits tonight. So we'll see. So I got boxes going out. I'll probably try to get to the post office tomorrow. Save me from running around on Saturday. But make sure you get over to eBay and get your bids in for Sunday. double boxes. Last one before the reload goes in. 27 and 26, man. This is insanity. Like I said, we were doing the East Coast over Big Al's. He had 60 boxes in the series. And fortunately, I managed to hit one of the 2 hits last night. I got the Matt Zuccarello Sprite Can Minnesota Wild, which will be coming to the boxes as soon as it arrives to me. So the good luck if anybody's interested in having that pretty cool jersey, Sprite Can alternate Minnesota Wild, Matt Zuccarello. Pretty cool jersey. Like I said, not going to my PC. That's a really nice jersey, though. So you guys benefit. When I hit the randoms over there, you guys benefit. If that's happened a couple times, they've ended up in my boxes. So as soon as that gets to me, you guys will have a chance to chase that as well. So very good. We'll see what happens. Make sure you get over to Big Al's on Monday for the next 2 East Coast boxes. I think he has 8 now. I'm not sure he's going to order more, but I think he's down to 8 in this series. It's now 58. We know possible hits over there, including the Gretzky, which I have a bounty on, and what's the other one? That's the McDavid. McDavid is also the community hit. 18. Oh, you got 18. Oh, I didn't realize. I saw 8 on the table, or 10 on the table last night. So you got 18 total. So you got a third of the series. Can't beat that. Now, I got to get over there. I got to grab a spot. Got to be live. Obviously, I was lucky enough to hit the McDavid as a community. We'll see if I can continue that in this series. Started up okay, even though it was a random jersey. It was nice to have a hit last night. Got to keep your heater even on a soft boil on the back burner, because looking to hit your claim spot or one of the 2 randoms. Another McDavid would be absolutely ludicrous. Gretzky, of course, would be insanity. Of course, somebody hits it. You guys know I'm the one that has the bounty on it. So if you want to deal it, you're more than welcome. I'm not going to, fault anybody for saying no, but if you want to grab Ovechkin and the McDavid and walk away with something that you didn't claim, obviously you hit Gretzky randomly. If you're lucky enough to hit the Gretzky randomly, imagine just hitting Ovechkin and McDavid randomly. It's kind of what it is. So, you can look at it both ways. But I'm more than happy to deal. Obviously, you guys have contact with Big Al. You can reach out to me directly, and I will be sending them along if the Gretzky's headed my way. So, like I said, I don't regularly hunt Gretzky's, whether it's in breaks or eBay, but the fact that it just happens to be an Oilers one, yeah, I think I'll make the offer for that. So, if I feel like taking the easy way out, I can just sell the Gretzky or sell my McDavid, sell my Ovechkin, and buy a Gretzky. But it's more fun. At least keeps everybody involved. You guys are involved. I'm involved. If somebody hits it, wants to keep it, maybe I'll sell my Ovechkin and McDavid and just buy one of my own. But we'll see. I like to keep everybody involved. It's kind of fun that way. Like I said, it's not going to be no harm, no foul. No skin off my back. I understand if somebody hits the Gretzky and wants to keep it, and just makes my life more complicated flipping my 2 jerseys and buying a Gretzky. So, but we'll see. So it's fair game. It will stay live for the entire duration of the series. So 18 boxes to go. The offer is there for whoever hits Gretzky. So there we go. Just 1 box tonight for me. Let's do it. I got 20 boxes on the table, 8 boxes on the shelves. I guess I'll move over to the other 4, so we'll have just 4 left on the shelves after tonight. Then we got 2 this weekend. So let's see how it goes. Never see the other 8 boxes are right there. So let's get going to it. Good luck, everybody. Like I said, you guys know what your spots are. We're not going to read them up individually, but you guys know where your spots are. Thank you, everybody, for being involved. I really appreciate it. Still going strong. I'm probably going to do a mini reload. I don't think I'm going to have more than a dozen for this show right now. And we'll see what gets to me. Some stuff is still on the way. I don't know if it's coming from Canada, so it may not be to me in time. We'll see. But at least I want to throw at least 9 or 10 box reload. So once we get down, I say we're going down to 23, I believe. So we'll get back into the low 30s no matter what happens. We're definitely moving forward with it. This is the last double box Sunday before the reload goes in. So we're looking after tonight. We have just 4 more boxes. So yeah, we'll be down to 27 and just 4 more before the reload. So let's see what's going. Okay, good luck, everybody. Got your boxes here. Get my randoms up. My dice roller. That's when we get to our hockey, get to relax and watch some bolts. I I'm not expecting them to put up big numbers out there in Vegas, but we'll see. Like I said, it's a bit of a long road trip. Them in Florida kind of have to travel cross country, take a beat with the time zone. And, obviously they're not. Neither of those teams is 100% right now, but still want to watch them play. Regular season is entertaining, and playoffs is what matters. That's what we know on the Florida hockey teams. So there we go. Of course, you guys know the drill. 5 or more in my box. We're going to do that. 5 or more, just one box tonight. And then the boxes are here, still in order, as always. 81 from May, 2332 from late June, 39 to 48 from July. What is it? 57 to 65 from August. 68 through 85 from September, and then 88, a break all the way down to 99, 1 and 2. It's the October reload. So there we go. We will not have to skip anything. 23 is our oldest, and I will not have 21 boxes no matter what this reload. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. 5 or more in our dice roll is 6. 6 times. Here we go. 6 times a list. Thank you much, everybody. Good luck. Let's see what we got tonight. 1. There it is. 28 boxes. 2. 3. 4. 5. And our box tonight is going to be box number 68. 68. 6 times. Box 68. I don't even know what run that's in. Let me look. Box 68. 68. Okay. It is the September reload. Box 68. Some good stuff in this run. Let's see what's do it. Box 68. Let me take that out now. Just save me some trouble. Box 68 it is. 68. Boom. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Box 68. So about half. There it goes. Okay. 36 coming along. Oh, Big Al series. There we go. Box 68 in the middle. Second to bottom. I definitely got to fix because now my picture hits the bottom. Box 68. Where's my list? Florida's already up 1-0 for Sammy Bennett. Fresh off his Conn Smythe Trophy winning performance. Gets Florida on the board at the Kings. Okay. Nobody in the bolts yet. Okay. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Box 68. Box 68. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. 2 boxes on Sunday, but box 68 is going to be, whoo! He's, you know what? The 11 different owners in 12 boxes, and now we are at 12 and 13. It is a Ross Colton Adidas Pro Colorado Avalanche Ross Colton. There it is. Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup champion and legend, Ross Colton. Very, very nice. Of course, East Coast COA. There it is. Dale C. crawling out of the woodwork, hitting his ass. Ross Colton, Colorado State emblem. Ross Colton, absolutely beautiful. Avalanche logo. Very, very nice. Of course, spice strapped up. There we go. We know East Coast legit all the way. Ross Colton, congratulations, East Coast. There it is. Lightning Legends. Scored one of the most beautiful game-winning goals ever off a Cooch backhand pass. Jersey boy, Ross Colton from the area. I used to live up in the Trenton area. Congratulations, big time. There it is. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dale was overdue. Like I said, we had 11 out of 12 winners in the last 12 jerseys, the last 11 boxes. We had 11 out of 12 different winners. And then now we're at 12 out of 13 different winners in the last 12 boxes. You guys have keep that streak going. We'll see if somebody gets on a heater. As of right now, nobody is technically on a heater with 12 different winners out of 13 different jerseys. That's absolutely insane. Congratulations again. Very nice, Dale. Very, very nice. There we go. Man, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Never would have thought like 12 out of 13. I mean, numerically speaking, that's absolutely insanity. But congratulations. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. Your odds for Sunday's double box have now gotten to 1 in 27, 1 in 26. You know exactly what spots you're chasing. You know exactly how many boxes we have. Can't wait to see what comes out. Like I said, whether it's long-time targets, obviously, you know, Colton was in the last reload, and then, or 2 reloads ago, technically. And then, of course, we have some old boxes we haven't dipped into in a while. We mostly in that middle zone. We still have the 11 boxes from the last reload. So we got, 10 rather, 10 boxes in the last reload. Now just 5, 4, 5, 2, and 1 is our population from the last bunch of reloads. So congratulations again. Very, very nice. Dale stepping up, decided to enter into the winner's pool of the insanity since the reload. Absolutely crazy. Having 12 different winners and 13 jerseys in the last 12 boxes since the reload is pretty diabolical. But congratulations again. Everybody's hit. Everybody hits. Woohoo! Congratulations. We'll see what happens on Sunday. I expect it to not happen on Sunday. I don't expect to have 2 completely different winners, but we'll see. Like I said, you guys are the randomizer. We're all at the mercy of the randomizer, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, the amount of spots you win on Sunday is completely up to you guys. So thank you very much. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the games, the late games tonight. Check out my bolts against the Vegas Golden Knights. Obviously, Hart Trophy chase for Jack Eichel this year, and then I watched some Florida and the Kings. That would be the only thing left out. A couple games in the third period. So thank you much, everybody. I will see you back here on Sunday. I will take this down from eBay, so it's no longer there. I appreciate everybody's continued support, and we'll see you guys back here on Sunday. Thank you very much. WAFFLEBOARD Breaks is out for tonight. Take care.